Welcome to the start of the vlog. It's Friday, not Thursday, because yesterday, if you want to know what I did, I literally sat over there and I edited a video that I'm exporting actually right now for like 4 hours. And then I played some games with my friends, Marvel Rivals, which I'm kind of also updating right now while I wait for the export to finish up. And then I have to download the stream from last week, the D&D stream, because I'm doing it. I'm gonna start the process also soon once this stuff kind of gets done. I'm gonna just make our D&D channel, and then so I have the video. I have the video ready and go and saved and downloaded to upload to the new channel as I also slowly start moving the already streams and slash videos of D&D sessions we have, and then moving them over to the new channel, so it's D&D all the time. And so it's not just me, it can actually be a group of friends who I play with, so they can manage it, so if I'm not available, they can record it and we'll at least have that session up. So yeah, kind of the plan for the day. I don't know how long it's going to take because I also have to vacuum my room. I have to vacuum the upstairs hallway that I keep saying, and I got to vacuum downstairs. I got to take out the garbage in my bathroom, and downstairs I have to do some other cleaning things as well today before my mom and stepdad get back. And that's what I'm gonna do when I kind of laying on my bed now. I'm gonna vacuum my room here in a sec. It's pretty easy to do. And upstairs, maybe, no, not maybe, I am, but yeah, so we're gonna do that, and then kind of just wait and watch for this, and then do the stuff I need to do downstairs, and then the garbage. So yeah, that's today's plan. For the most part, you can see my Yu-Gi-Oh decks up there. I'm still trying to slowly go through them when I have time, especially this week, because I really haven't had much time because I've been doing my own thing, but trying to just determine what IRL deck I have is my best, just looking through the cards and the combos, and if I think it would beat this deck and that deck, because I would like to play more IRL Yu-Gi-Oh. I would, not just Master Duel, because Master Duel meta is completely busted. I know in real life it's kind of the same meta right now, Yummy and K9 for Master Duel, and I don't know about K9 because I don't know if K9's out yet, but I know Yummy is, and Yummy's pretty kind of meta right now in IRL too. But yeah, I'm just trying to go through them, see what I do have for, what is some of my better decks, so, I can go play IRL Yu-Gi-Oh more, because I would love to. I don't know how I would get places, but yeah, hopefully this week, since my, mom will be back, we'll get to do some driving again. You'll get to see me back behind the wheel a little bit as I just practice more. But yeah, also the reason I'm kind of staying in my room is because I couldn't yesterday, so in about an hour and a half, it's therapy today, because I think yesterday my therapist's only available time for a therapy session was like 8:30 in the morning, and while I would love to, and I have been waking up earlier, going to sleep earlier, the 8:30 is no go for me. If like 10:30 is good, not like between 9:30 and 10:30 feels pretty good to me, especially for my body when I get to sleep on time. But yeah, so we did today, and we're doing it today at 4:30 because that's the only afternoonish time she had available. It was either, again, like 8:30 in the morning, 4:30, or like 8:30 at night. And I need to do stuff throughout the day You know, like I said, my mom and stepdad get home tonight, so I need to be able to do kind of stuff, a little bit of stuff now, and then for kind of the rest of the night. So when they do get home, the house is nice and vacuumed, the garbage is out. You know, there's no cat hair everywhere. There's no dirt. It's nice. They come home to a nice clean house. You know, I usually save the vacuuming for the last day of when they're gone because even if I don't, you know, because right now it's spring slash still kind of winter up here in the Pacific Northwest. So I don't go outside much, but I wait till the last day just to make sure, you know, nothing gets built up while, you know, if I say vacuum day one and then there's more cat hair and then there's more, you know, if I go outside to do the garbage or go get the mail, which I probably should do that too, honestly. Even though I know there's probably nothing for me, I should probably go get the mail. I haven't got the mail in a week, so I should probably do that. I just reminded myself to do that, so gotta go get the mail. But yeah, I just save it kind of to the last day just to make sure, you know, get everything picked up, nothing gets built up again. Get it in one shot, you know. So that's my plan for today. Tomorrow, I don't know. Sunday, I also don't know. I would say D&D, but my mom's on vacation from work right now because I just went on vacation. We might go up and see my grandma, so I might not be doing that, which is kind of why I'm also gonna probably start the process of making a new channel now for us for D&D. So I can be like, hey, because if I do go, I can be like, hey, Sunday, not going to be there, but now we have the tools. I have shown you. We are, you know, all part of this one channel. So you guys, you know, can't stream it because, you know, it's my personal streaming channel, but you can record it and then you'll be able to upload it to our channel to continue our stories with me or without me when I'm not there, you know. So everything's not reliant on me. It's everybody, because you know, we even when I haven't been there to the stream right now, they still play on in the stories, you know, we've done when I'm there. So yeah. This one video for the start of the vlog has been almost literally about half as long as last week's vlog. So good job, me. Way to ramble. But yeah. Maybe we'll see you later. Maybe we'll just see you tomorrow. I don't know. But we'll see you. All right, everybody. It's still Friday. Got the stuff I need to do on the computer, exporting other things done. Now, let's go get the mail while dinner cooks. Oh. There was a spider web over there. Hopefully there's not a spider on me. This is what happens when you don't go out your front door for a week. Let's go get the mail. I'm pretty sure we're box 6. I mean, we're going to find out because this key probably only works for the right one, so. But I'm pretty sure we're box 6. That's open. Someone had their water looked at. Probably our neighbors. Okay. So I think we are 6. So let's grab. Oh. Okay, so we do in fact have a lot of mail, and we also apparently have something in this. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm supposed to put the key back in the box. Oh, okay. It just goes like that. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to carry all this with one hand. Okay. We got it. Oh. Okay. We got it. And now we go back. And it's not a big dinner, so it should probably be done by the time we get back. So that's fun. I just made some. We have this restaurant. I don't want to name names because you'll look up where I live fully. But we had this pizza restaurant that, while their pizza to me wasn't that great, they had these cheese stuffed breadsticks that were really good. So I'm making a homemade version of those. But yeah, mail. All right, it's just what I wanted to show you. Mail's done. Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog on Saturday. Can't talk too long because dinner is almost done. Having some smash burgers, but I wanted to show you what we got at the store because we just got back. Got, of course, the normal Ollipops and that wild berry poppy, but we got two new ones that we're gonna try, and it's not Ollipop or poppy. So first one, Kujai. It's a prebiotic soda, Mexican cola flavor. I think it's by I think because it was on the Mexican/Asian aisle, but it was near the Mexican food and their little snacks. So I thought, Mexican cola is pretty good. It's literally just like Coke, but with just like cane sugar in it, like real sugar. So it was only like $1. And then we got this. Also, this was $1.50, I think $2. But see, strawberries and cream, 20 grams of protein. It's not a shake. It's kind of like a yogurt type drink, and it's lactose free. Even though I'm not lactose intolerant, but I like strawberries and cream. I've told you about the candy. I actually found the candy. Went to the card store to look for those new Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Modern decks. Couldn't find them because they haven't got them in. They were supposed to be out like a week, 2 weeks ago, and we went in the card store and then they were like, yeah, we haven't got a shipment in. We don't know what's going on. So I still gotta wait for those. But they had the cream saver candies. Show you else what I picked up. Picked up two of these. There's the cream saver, strawberry cream, strawberry. So let's hope that shake is not shake, but that whatever drink it is as good as the candy, or it's just good in general. Because it's probably not going to taste like the candy, but we're hoping it's good. Because I haven't shown you what I've been doing food-wise in a while, so we got some two new things: the Fuji and the what's it called? I don't know what the brand's called, but yeah, we're gonna try it and we're gonna see. Hopefully it's good. Hello everybody, welcome to Sunday. I'm about to leave to go to Grandma's. Just got to put on my socks. As you can see, these are thicker socks because I'm going to be wearing my more nice, they were nice. They're a bit muddy now, but my nice Morel hiking shoes, because I'm hoping to actually go down to the creek up there today. One, to show you what we didn't last time. We were up there and I showed you a little bit. And two, I'm going to ask my mom to maybe bring her really nice camera. Because I think I've said it before on here. I'd like to maybe, it's just like a hobby, see if I like it, photography in that nature, So we're going to see about that. And also, it'll be short, but you'll also be seeing me drive today down and then hopefully back up at least my grandma's driveway, just to get more experience behind the wheel. It won't be fast or sorry, nose itches, faster like the streets around here, but it's just more time behind the wheel, getting used to the feeling. I'm getting pretty used to it by now, but more experience never hurts. So that's gonna happen today too. I'm gonna grab, because I haven't had breakfast yet, we'll probably just stop at a gas station, but we are gonna try this on the way up because it's just me and her. Me and my mom going today, so we're gonna try this. So if I don't like it, I'm sure my mom will. But you know, like I said, it's strawberries and cream. Like I said, it's kind of like a yogurt drink, but it doesn't have any lactose. Yeah, Greek yogurt protein drink. So it's a yogurt drink. And I've said before, I've never really liked yogurt, mainly for the texture of when it's in my mouth. So, you know, maybe if I, like this, it can be kind of a yogurt substitute. Even though I haven't had yogurt in a long time, my preferences on texture could have changed. But for now, we'll try, like I said, the Greek yogurt protein drink. Here's the nutritional facts. Read it out to you: 170 calories, 4% total fat, of 3 grams, 2 grams of saturated fat, which is 10%, no trans fats, 20 milligrams of cholesterol, 115 milligrams of sodium, 14 grams of total carbohydrates, about a gram of fiber, 11 grams of sugar, 20 grams of protein. It's got a little bit of vitamin D, some iron, vitamin B12, potassium, and calcium as well. In fact, it says vitamin B12, 2.1 mcg, which apparently is 90% compared to the daily total value. Calcium is 320 milligrams for 25%, and potassium is 420 milligrams at 8% for daily value. So, yeah. And it's got probiotics too for gut health, like we've been drinking with the Ollipops and stuff. Probably not Ollipops today, but my aunt / my grandma will probably have a couple of poppies up at their house. So I'll probably drink one of them too, depending on what flavors there is. But yeah, we're gonna drink this today, and we are gonna hope it's good to start off the morning. Like I said, I don't think it's not a shake, so I don't think I need to shake it like the protein shake. So yeah, I'm gonna start the day off with this and go from there. Alright, here we go, vlog. I'm gonna drive. I should probably turn the music down. But yeah, here we go.
Who knows when I could have lost it?
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm turning down. Let's see. Recording for the vlog. Always remember, even though it's a private road, seatbelt. If I can even pull it out.
Let's take this.
Okay. Brake. Drive. Go. Did you move the seat back?
For you, yeah.
Oh.
You're welcome. I have to sit up like this. I can't lean back like you, but I don't want to mess your chair up for later. Must have rained up here not too long ago. Ground's pretty wet.
scale.
I guess someone made an offer on it. I don't know though.
Sounds like something's
What do I hear?
running. Front of the maybe the I don't know what golf cart. It's the dang balls on your steering wheel stop bumping my leg.
Yeah, you said balls.
All right, everybody. The glasses have transitioned. We're going down to the creek. Didn't get my mom's camera. Just didn't want to bring it. Thought about it and I was like, nah, not this time. Maybe during the week, though, I can just take some pictures of the cats. But above me, you can hear some pigeons and a plane. Oh, it was right there next to me in the tree. Ooh, the creek right here at the crossing is really flowing. You saw me continuing this way, bird. I haven't seen this part of the creek flowing like this in a while. Look at it. Flowing nice and strong. And then we got over here. And of course, I think I showed you last time, one of the big ass ant hills around here. Let's go down to the more secluded part. The canopy. Where we can see my tree stand that has never been used because, one, even though I've been hunting, never actually hunted because, one, just never animals around when I went, and two, unless it's like a super duper my life or theirs, I wouldn't shoot an animal. You know, unless I somehow get lost and, you know, I need, you know, food to survive. Or, you know, if I'm walking and a bear is charging me. You know, then I gotta defend myself, but other than that, creek is really flowing. Other than that, I don't think I could ever shoot an animal. Unless it was absolutely necessary. I just couldn't do it. Just can't do it. I don't know if you can hear it, but the creek is really, really flowing good. When we were, oh, hold on. I believe we got a deer track right here. Maybe. Kind of looks like one. Right there. But, you know, my cousins were younger, we would walk, you know, down there and even start up there at the crossroads. Not sticks, but we'd have like foam baseballs or even taped up wiffle balls so the water wouldn't get in, so they wouldn't partially sink, so they would float. And we would have like quote unquote stick races in the creek, but you know, they were with like foam baseballs or wiffle balls because they were easier to track, especially, you know, if I had, say, a red taped wiffle ball, one of my cousins had a blue and the other one had a black taped wiffle ball, or silver with duct tape, it's easy to track them. We used to do that all the time. It was super fun. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that, but I haven't seen him in a while. But that sounded like our resident great horn. That right there. I don't know if you heard it. It sounds like our resident great horned owl we have down here. It's a big old bird. I have a picture of it from a few years ago. I can try to find in my camera roll to show you guys right now. But yeah, we have a resident great horned. It used to live in one of these trees right here. I think actually that one back there. Because I have found owl pelt under that specific tree before. Anyway, there's my tree stand. And there's another one of the ant hills. You want to go check it out? I think it's one of the ant hills. Let's check it out. So if you're new here and this is your first vlog, this is what I originally wanted to do with this channel that I can't do right now because I can't drive to the wilds of the Pacific Northwest. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it moving. I'll zoom in a little bit. Ants. Big old ants. I know what you're saying. Why do you have that big old ants? Well, they're not harming anybody. They don't mess with us. We don't mess with them. They just live their happy little life in their big old mounds, you know? Like I said, they don't bother us. You know, they don't walk in, get into my grandma's house, take food and stuff, get in the food. So, one, it's a long walk for them because they're tiny, but they don't mess with us. We don't mess with them. Why get rid of them? That's the same with all the ant hills around here. He's up there. I don't know if I want to go up there today because I'm just really down here killing time before one of my aunts shows up so we can go to an early dinner / late lunch. So I don't know if I have time to go up. I don't think I have time to go up there to look for him, but he's up that way. Kind of near our property line. But if we had more time, we'd definitely go look for him. In fact, I had a video I recorded years and years ago when I took that picture of me following him around trying to find him. But here we come to one of the prettier parts of the creek. Smell the skunk weed. That's what we call it. I don't remember the exact name, but it's those plants over there in that little marshy bit. We call it skunk weed because it smells like skunk. But here we go. Here's the creek. Got that part down there. Right here. I'm trying not to get too muddy on my shoes because, again, we're going out to eat in a few. There's a 12 gauge shell over there on the ground that looks old. But I want to get closer to the creek. Just to kind of show you guys. Like I said, this is my grandma's property, my Aunt Susie's property, my grandpa's sister, who's sadly in that line. She's the only one left after my grandpa, and then my Uncle Mikey passed late last year, and then my Aunt Mary also did, my grandpa's older sister, and his younger brother was Mikey, and his younger sister is Susie, and she's sadly the only one left. But this is pretty much all family property, so we don't care. They just let us kind of all roam down here because it's family. We're gonna try to get up there a little bit. But okay, we're gonna go this way. Go this way. Ooh, what is that? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna show it. Oh, that's a big old pile of poop. It's duty. I'm not, even though I can walk around it, I'm not walking near it. We're gonna walk around. It's a big old pile of dookie. From what? I don't know, but it's a big old pile. Come here. You see, it's even got nice little divots. In fact, used to, not anymore, but fish. I think they haven't since I was born, and that was, this year will be 30 years ago. But there used to be fish that actually ran up here. But we're starting to think that it used to run, even trickle all year through the summer, but we're starting to think someone way up this creek line on other people's property dammed it off somewhere for their fields and whatnot. And we're not exactly sure, because to be fair, I don't even know how far this creek goes in up direction through my aunt's property, and of course my Uncle Mikey's property too. But I know it runs down to the river in town up here. It's going that way, but this way, my lens fogging up? I don't know why my back camera lens is all weird. You see, we switch back. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why it's like that. Like I said, it looks foggy on the inside, and I don't know how. I have not dropped it. It hasn't been in water. But yeah. We're just kind of down here, wandering around, checking on things. You're some form of bird of prey. I can't tell right off rip. Doesn't sound like a hawk, but I don't want to say it's an eagle either. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, slightly lift. Okay, not too terribly muddy. That's a soft spot. Avoid that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the back camera right now. I accidentally stopped recording. I didn't mean to. I was trying to swap the camera back to my face. But yeah, creek stuff. Pretty much seeing all I can see or want to see right now. I should probably head back up because my aunt should be arriving here soon, any minute. But yeah, we got a little further down in here. Next time maybe we'll have more time. Maybe it'll be a little warmer. Maybe we can go find that owl. But yeah, I'm gonna maybe take a new selfie, make it my new profile picture on my Instagram and Facebook and post it there. But yeah, little adventure down to the creek. We got a little further down. Okay, I was wrong. We're gonna go a little further down. Maybe try to find one of my favorite spots. It's more so on my Aunt Susie's side of the property, but again, we're all family. So it doesn't really matter whose I go on. They do not care. They just want it to be appreciated, especially when we were younger. They just wanted us kids to have a fun area to play in. So we're gonna walk down the path a little more. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a deer down here. Okay, so it's a little clearer up here. Still a little whatever's going on with it. See, it continues down here. Still a flowing. Oh. Well, it seems one of my older cousins has been busy with some of the downed trees because we got some chopped and stacked wood, or at least I hope it's one of my cousins and not someone who's not supposed to be here. I don't think I can get to where I want to today. So we'll just end again right where I'm at. Solid little picture. Again, I don't know what's going on with the lens. But yeah, got some more. We'll have to explore some more next time. Go up on the hill, maybe a little further that way, but go up there because there's another two there. That's what I'm trying to point up that way. So there's another two giant ant hills. So yeah, we'll hopefully maybe be able to go up there next time. So now it's the end. Okay, I know I keep saying goodbye down here, but we're gonna talk while we walk up. Just because I keep thinking, gotta add time to the vlog, even though it is longer than last week's vlog by now. It's only Sunday. But just, like I said, just talk, when I was younger, had dreams of being quote-unquote survivor man down here, building a shelter, staying the night by myself. Me and my cousins did it a couple of times, but in my tent, not survivor man. We've also been camping in the real woods. Shout out for black bears making creepy ass noises at night when you're trying to sleep in a tent. My cousin Cameron knows, and my cousin Taylor, who's gone, he would know. Shout out bears for being scary at night, making weird noises that sound like velociraptors from Jurassic Park. Sound out to people. One said camping out in rural woods. Shout out to people driving around really fast at 2, 3 in the morning. It's also fun. Sorry, we're coming down to one more spot by the creek I want to show you. It's a little further up. Going back up. Fog in my lens. I don't know how it got there, but I could go a little lower. Like up there's pretty cool. Let's try it. Why not? Trying to work off. We kind of had stopped and had a small little, me and my mom, small little lunch at McDonald's. So let's work off that McDonald's a little bit, shall we? Oh, okay. It's a little mushy through here. And as you can see, it's just beautiful, It's beautiful. I've always loved my family's land. But now I am close to the top. And our little talk was nice. It wasn't really a talk. It was just me talking about how I wanted to be Survivor Man when I was younger. And bears being scary and people being crazy in the woods. But yeah. I'll try to maybe see if it's stable enough over this side to get to the final spot I want to go. Ooh, that's mush, which means where I want to go is probably mush. So we're gonna go up. See, if I wasn't in hiking shoes, I don't know if I would have been able to plant myself like that, because I kind of slid for a sec. If I was in my normal walking shoes, my Skechers slip-ons that I used to go for walks and stuff, probably would have ate it. But right now, gotta watch out about these little prickly plants. Trying to get where I want to go. If you're watching this and you have never been in the woods, I just want you to know, if you watch Like a Survivor Man or watch hunting shows, or even people who just fish but they go to like kind of like little backwater areas and you've never walked through brush, it is as difficult as it looks. Like even behind me, that doesn't look thick at all. It looks pretty maneuverable, and it is, but you still got to be delicate and take your time to maneuver through the branches. Let's see, I want to get there, but as you can see, quite mushy gushy, and I don't want to get all mushy gushy, but we're gonna go this because this is really the only way we can go. But I can maybe circumvent by doing this, and it's not that mush. So I want to get over there, but that's definitely mush, but we can try. Because where I am on the creek, I actually haven't been in a long time, but this is usually where we would start our wiffle ball races. Especially if it was super overflowing. It used to flow. When we get a lot of rain up here where my grandparents live, the creek, it would massive overflow. So we, like I said, we'd start off at the cross section on the other side of the tube under the ground, and we would watch the balls go, and then we would stop when we got to, there's a kind of a little, I'm not saying it's a big waterfall. It's not really a waterfall. It's just the water that goes down that falls. It's maybe like a foot high. But that's where we would stop. Because if we didn't stop before we wouldn't even let it go down the waterfall. Because if it went over the waterfall, one, it would not be on our property anymore. And two, it goes from a waterfall kind of into like a deep sinkhole underground for about 20 feet or so. And no, we didn't want to lose the balls. We wanted to keep racing. So we did that. Fortunately, I don't see any way I can get over to where I want to go without getting muddy, and I don't want to get muddy. So unfortunately, we're not gonna go there. We're just gonna walk up out of here. You know, there's through there, back up to the. That's what we're gonna do. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go back. I stopped recording. We're gonna go back through the way I came, and then get up on out of here, and then probably go eat. So yeah. So we've had multiple adventures because I kept stopping and starting, but yeah, now is definitely the stop. But I really want to go over there. Fuck it, screw it. I'm risking it. Gotta be careful, gotta be light-footed. I don't know how I'm gonna get back. Grab the tree. Grab the tree. Fun fact, I can't grab them right now, but fun fact, even someone my size, ferns, especially if you're going up an incline, you can, in fact, it will, in fact, hold your weight and you can climb. Or, oh, that's rotten. I'm not making it over there. Even though I do see it's dry. I don't think I'm making it over there. But we're here now, so might as well push forward. Look. Secrets. Secrets. Which by secret is just more water. Yeah, I can't get over there. I want to go a little further that way, but I can't go. So we're going to have to turn around and go back. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no! I stepped too hard. Shit. Sorry about the cursing. I'll figure out a way to censor it. I mean, it's just my shoes. But I didn't want to get them muddy. Or that muddy. And now they're definitely muddy. So, damn. Alright. And again, just to show you how difficult it really is to move through brush. It's not that thick, but I guarantee you we'll finally get back up to the trail at around the 5-minute mark. So, because we got to take our time, find the right footholds. Plus, I'm technically climbing with one hand right now because it's, you know, ooh, deer poop. Don't want to step in that. But if you're a hunter, you do kind of step in it, and how soft it is will determine how fresh the poop is. Fun little fact that my dad taught me. Okay, I'm maybe a little ambitious about the 5 minutes because we're almost back up. But we're by another one of the big ant hills. But I may have overestimated my way around here. Or underestimated, I should say. Because we're back on the trail and it's only been a minute. So my bad. But still, you saw me kind of struggling. Made sure stuff was out of my face. Stuff was, you know, not whapping me, getting in my mouth. Now I'm cleaning my shoe. Well, yeah. That was it for our little adventure today. In terms of other going out in the woods, I don't know when I'll have the chance. Last year we went hiking. Like I said, I filmed a little introductory video of what I wanted to do with the channel at the end of the hike when I was by myself, because even at my weight, that was when I was around like 270, maybe even in the high 260s. So I was losing weight, but even then, that's when I had to stop, just because the uphill incline on that final push was actually pretty hard, and that was the only time I ever stopped during that hike, was I had to stop at the top of the hill. I was with my aunt and my cousin. My grandma, mom, other aunt, and uncle were quite a ways back because they were making sure, one, my uncle was okay, because he years ago had a stroke and he is now legally blind, some other things. Well, I shouldn't say he's legally blind, but he can see. It's just his brain can't process everything instantly like we can. Like, I should say, like normal, healthy people can now after a stroke. Like he can see things, but it takes him forever to recognize it, or even if he recognizes it at all. Sometimes he just doesn't. So, he's legally blind. My grandma's old, but man, she was a trooper. That hike. She was a real trooper. We thought the plan was she was going to maybe do half of it, or maybe like a quarter of it, and then just kind of turn around and go do some other things with my mom, because my mom was going to go with her. But no, my grandma, she pushed through that 4.5 mile hike. She did it. And she's in her 80s. She has back problems, and she did the damn thing. So if you ever think you can't do anything, just remember, my grandma, who is well into her 80s, has back problems, like really bad back problems. And she had about a decade or so ago, she actually had to get a bypass on her heart because she tripped and fell, and they found out that she would actually had a clogged artery, so she had to get a bypass. And she did a 4.5 mile hike at minimum about 2,700 feet above sea level in the mountains. So if you ever feel like there's something you can't do, just remember, my grandma can do a 4.5 mile hike around Mount St. Helens in her 80s with a severe back problem, with a decade or so prior having a bypass surgery on her heart. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, we are up now. And I'm probably gonna have to take my shoes off, even though they seem pretty clear in mud. But I'm also out of breath. So I need to grab a water real quick before we go. But hope you had fun on the little adventures. That is one big adventure that I made multiple videos. Alright, so back out here on a little adventure. We just hit some golf balls, we're getting it, but we're down side of the creek, and here's an ant hill they have made that kind of mirrors Mount St. Helens. Like, you can't really see it. You used to be able to see it from my family's property, but not since the new development moved in and there's just a bunch of houses blocking the view. But look, it kind of mirrors Mount St. Helens. That's kind of cool. Okay, gotta make this part of the vlog, final part of the vlog on Sunday quick, because my phone is close to dead. But I don't think I told you during the woods walking stuff, and obviously not the drive, but yogurt drink, I'm sorry, I tried. It tasted okay. It's a texture thing. It was too much texture like yogurt. It wasn't like a drink. So unfortunately, no there. But on the other side, my grandma slash aunt brought it up to grandma's, some poppy, and it was a new flavor I've never tried. It was raspberry rose, and it was pretty good. So there's some stuff there, and then we went to the store, Walmart, had to stop by and get my stepdad lunch meat because we forgot at the store yesterday to get that. But I wanted to show you, because I showed you the cream savers. And I scanned it because there's an app scan according to the scan. I pulled this yesterday. I don't know if you can see the little sparkly sparkles on it, but I scanned the card. It read it. That card raw is worth $200, and I only spent $40 on both of the Maze of Muertos little boxes with 4 packs in them. So if what the price charting app is telling me, I spent $20 and made $180 raw. I just saw my spit stick to my lips, but yeah. So according to raw, $209. I think this one is still worth about $200 raw. This one's went down, but I think this one's still at about $150 raw. The 25th anniversary Blue Eyes Chaos Max. And this one's about 100 raw, I think, last time I checked. Because it's also a 25th quarter century rare. So in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh, I have definitely gotten some stuff. I checked my Shining Mew, and it's worth raw, I think, only like $90 right now. Which is still a lot, but it's in a binder. But anyway, I'm rambling. So anyway, went to the store, got lunch, but I picked up two things. I'm pretty sure I've had this flavor before, but they were only 50 cents in the minis. This is strawberry lemon. It's pretty good. As you can see, the cans are dented. But then we also found this. It's an 0 sugar, 0 calorie energy drink called Update. I mean, you can honestly probably tell why it was on clearance. So you saw this one's a grape flavor. As you can see across the board, zeros and everything, but 100% on vitamin B12. Probably not accurate, but it's a diet energy drink. I don't really drink energy drinks, but for $2, why not give it a try? And then we also got one. It's berry flavored and it's blue. So I'm thinking maybe blueberry, which, hey, you know, fan of blueberry over here. But also, you know, the same 0 zeros across the board, except for 100% on vitamin B12. Probably not accurate. But yeah, that's what we got at the store. I did see, I'm going to look it up. I don't think it's too healthy because it had 39 grams of sugar, but there was in a little thing of Nesquik milk, and it was cookie dough flavor. I mean, it has, you know, milk vitamins, but the sugar is a lot. So I'll see look it up, see how truly healthy it is, and maybe next time. If it's only really just the sugar, I know that's a lot of sugar, but people say the only really bad thing is the amount of sugar. I'd be willing to give it a try. I mean, I drink 2% anyway, milk anyway, so maybe I don't, because I do already drink milk, at least usually once a day, so I don't know. But yeah, at the end of the day, I got some more poppy flavors and 2 new energy drinks. It doesn't say diet, but it looks diet because it's 0 calories, 0 sugar. They're only $2. Well, why not give them a try? If I don't like them, well, it's only $2 gone. Think of worse things to lose $2 on a piece. With total, you know, total is $4, but there are worse things you could lose $4 on. Like I spent, you know, $10 the other day on a Pokemon little Pokeball that comes with 3 packs. It was Destined Rivals, Journey Together, and Surging Sparks, which I guess is why they're probably about $3 a pack single. And this is the only thing I got out of it. And this card right here, it's probably only worth about 50 cents. And I spent $10 on that. So, even though I love Pokemon is very hit or miss right now. So is Yu-Gi-Oh, but the stuff I've been getting for Yu-Gi-Oh lately, I'm not just trying to get cards for money. Although I'm not putting that Dark Magician of Destruction in my deck, because if it's 100% the one worth $200 raw and $1,500 as a PSA 10, I'm not gonna play it. Unfortunately, I wanted to update my deck because that's what I've been doing with Yu-Gi-Oh. I haven't been getting to just collect and find the big cards. I play Yu-Gi-Oh out of the card games the most. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic. So I've been trying to get cards to actually put in decks to play. Pokemon is more just collector because I don't really know anyone who plays Pokemon around here. So, yeah. But I just want to show you that. I pulled the card, got the energy drinks, and also, now, before you say something about the brand, it was also clearance. And I know what you're thinking, why? Well, it was only $5. Canned water. I thought I picked you up earlier and threw you away, rapper. And it was canned water. It's called Proud Source Spring Water. And really all it is, as you can see, I do use really big jugs to drink water, but when I'm, you know, gaming and stuff, sometimes it's not always I got enough time. I mean, I can always ask, but a lot of the times, unless it's a bathroom break, especially when we're streaming and stuff, we pretty much just hop just to match with no real break in between. We just, like for like Rivals or Overwatch, we just go and go and go. So I mean I prefer Liquid Death. Not a sponsor, but maybe. Sorry, had to pause and sneeze, but I got it because one, it was $5, and two, like I just said, don't always have enough time to go downstairs, fill up the big jug of water, because that takes, believe it or not, a bit of time, and I've got an even bigger one that takes more time. So that's just for, I'm gaming. We're, no bathroom breaks. We're just, going after finish match, going into another one, finish match, going into another, and that's so. Oh, I'm thirsty. Let's come over to the fridge, grab a water. We're good to go. So yeah, that was Sunday. Everything combined today for Sunday will probably be longer than last week's vlog. So we got content. See you tomorrow, though. Hey everybody, welcome to Monday. It's not raining, so I could say it's nice out, but it's a little crowdy. But we're going for a walk today. Haven't been on one in a couple of weeks, and I haven't even been working out on my headset because I've been just because last week I was by myself, so I was spending most of the night downstairs with the kitties. But we're gonna be out here going for a walk, so that's what I'm doing right now. All right, not in a Discord call with my friends. We're about the usual little update part of the walk. I'll be cutting it short. This will be my last stint because I stretched before and I stretched again, and I said it before, it's just kind of on both legs, right through here. Even though I stretched, it's just kind of tight and doesn't hurt, but it's very, very uncomfortable. So we're gonna cut the walk a little short today, but we're less than a half hour in and over I believe around a mile and a half in. So I think it's, at least since starting the vlog, I think that's my fastest ever to that time. I said when I was down the 30 pounds last summer in the 270s, maybe even high 260s, I could usually get to about the 15-minute mark for about a mile and a half. So we're cutting it down, even though it's been a while. So yeah, I'm gonna continue the walk, finish it up here, show you the stats, go shower, and then I don't know, I was thinking about streaming. I don't know though, we'll see. If not, just getting prepped for Thursday, because Thursday is one, the start of the new vlog, and two, release day for Life is Strange Reunion. Gonna be streaming that pretty much every day when I can. Saturday we're not, because we're gonna be going up to my grandma's again. So I was going out for dinner to celebrate my mom's birthday a little early this year, because my stepdad are leaving again for Vegas for her birthday, so I'll be alone again for a week. But so we're doing that Saturday, and then of course Sunday is always D&D stream. Now I could just record it and not stream it, but I'm gonna continue to stream it. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the plan. Thursday, the start of the new vlog, is Life is Strange every day when I can until we beat it. Because I love Life is Strange and I'm excited for it. So, yeah. Alright, we're at the end of the walk. Believe it or not, my legs, after I... Oh my god, I can't speak. Right after I finished that little part before at the halfway mark, they actually started feeling good, but now it's actually my headphones that are dying. So, I mean, I was still going to call it halfway anyway. But it was a good walk. It was good to be back out here. I said I haven't been out in a while because of the rain and other things, and I haven't even worked out on my headset in a while too. So I probably gained back some of the pounds we've been losing. So I'm gonna have to try to work extra hard, try to get out here more, get back to regularly working out with the headset as well. But yeah, Gonna flash the end of the walk numbers on the screen right now and figure out what to do once we're inside. So we'll see you then. Alright, just got out the shower. We're dressed. We're ready to go. I'm about to hop on and see if my friends want to play because they're in our Discord. But first, I thought I'd try this, the grape one of this energy drink. And I know what you're thinking. Well, you don't know what I'm thinking, but it's about 6 o'clock my time, evening, and you're thinking, if it has caffeine, why drink it so late? Caffeine's never affected me. I think I've said this before. So, cheers. That's good. That's good. Cheers. It actually tastes more like a sugary grape soda than the Olipop grape. I mean, the Olipop grape is good. In fact, I have one in my fridge right now up here in my room, but that's good. Like I said, that tastes more like a sugary grape soda than Olipop, and it has no sugar, so thumbs up from me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday. I've got, the day to myself because my mom started at work. But, no, I know it's been a while since I've shown you some healthy foods. And let me turn on the heater real quick. It's a bit cold. Don't tell my stepdad, but I have to turn it off at night because it makes a really loud noise. And my room is where it makes the noise. Let's see if you can hear it. Let's get under it. So you hear that whining noise? That's what our AC/heating noise makes. And my room is right. It's right there. It's right there, and it makes the noise right there. So, fun stuff. So, anyway, a bit cold. But now I'm not going to eat them today because I still got some Cheerios left. But I just wanted to show you because I think I talked about them last night. So, I got some Premier protein pancakes. It's got 15 grams of protein. 3 pancakes is a serving size. So calorie total is 210. 5 grams of fat. Half a gram of saturated fat. No trans fat. 15 milligrams of cholesterol, 5%. 410 milligrams of sodium, 18%. That's salt. Carbs, 28 grams. Only 1 gram of fiber. I didn't see that. 6 grams of sugar, 5 of it added. 15 grams of protein. I don't know why it's saying this if it's got 0%, but it's showing vitamin D. Calcium, 69 milligrams at 6%. Iron, 2 milligrams. Potassium, 69 milligrams. Thiamine, 0.2 milligrams. Riboflavin, 0.1 milligrams. Niacin, 1 milligram. And Floate, 40 mcg DFE, which apparently is folic acid. So, a little healthier pancake joints. Premier protein, that's the shake we had, and we like the shake, so hoping I like the pancakes. If not, I've heard really good things about the pre-made was it Kodiak brand with the bear on it. I know those I think are more protein, and I think they're also whole wheat, or they have a whole wheat. Not saying I like whole wheat, just saying I know for, at least at some form they have a whole wheat. But yeah, I got those. Like I said, I got some Cheerios left. That's what we're gonna have today. We're gonna finish off the old Cheerios. Oh, hold on. I'm flipping camera around 1 and 2. Boy. But yeah, we're gonna be finishing off the Cheerios. What? heard like a train whistle, but from out there. Weird. Anyway, yeah. Finish off the Cheerios with some milk. Gonna have to get more. But, well, I guess there's Honey Nut Cheerios in there. I know they're a little bit more sugary, but there's 2 boxes and an unopened one, so I might just dive into those. Because I will say, not that I said before, not that I dislike normal Cheerios. I do kind of miss the sugary flavor, and I know Honey Nut Cheerios are a little less healthy than normal because of said sugar. But, they're still, heart healthy. They're still pretty fibrous. It's just the added sugar from the honey. But that doesn't matter right now. We gotta finish off these. Anyway, objective for today, after this kind of late breakfast, is edit some more stuff for the gaming side. Figure out if I did the stuff for D&D right, because I don't know if I said before, but the other day I made an account for us that I gotta get everybody on, but it wasn't a YouTube, it was like a business Google, which I'm hoping is the right way. I did the right thing. I'm not 100% certain, so I'm gonna have to look more into that after I'm done editing, and if not, figure out what to properly do. Because we would still need the business anyway if we start taking off as a group, and we get potential sponsors and whatnot, so it would be good to have a business email anyway saying, hey, this is where you go to get in contact with sponsorships and whatnot. But yeah, just kind of figure out what the heck, how to fully complete it, because I want to start taking, like I said, the stuff from my gaming channel, the D&D stuff we already did, taking it, downloading it, taking it off there, moving it over to that channel for all of us, putting it into different playlists, and again, just be all D&D, and doing that way I can go and I can look for shorter clips that are funny, because clips can, short form content gets a lot of views. The YouTube bed is weird. I think I've said it before. Usually long. It's in a stage again where really like long hour plus videos do good, but also short form content like the YouTube shorts are still doing really good too. So having both hopefully will grow. Well, yeah. So that's the plan for today. Eat breakfast, edit, do some more stuff on the Google/YouTube for the D&D channel. Probably eat a little later lunch, and then just wait for dinner, and then I don't know. I didn't stream last night. Maybe stream tonight on the Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, breakfast time. Hey everybody, it's a bit through Wednesday, and I have been uploading and thinking, and I think I sort of messed up but sort of didn't on the old group YouTube for our D&D stuff, because I have to make now a separate YouTube for it. But I've heard that's actually okay to do. You make the YouTube you want to upload, and then so for like business inquiries and just and stuff like that, you make a separate Google, like a separate Gmail account. So I'm gonna have to go in and change some things there, and then name the YouTube channel, but have that as our the business side, because I've heard that's good, because just in case people try to get in or people send you spam or something. I don't know. I've just heard it's good to have separate. You have the channel and then the business account for it, like the business account for it for the other stuff. So I got to do that. But right now, like I said, I just got really done editing and uploading a video, and it's 5:30. So I'm gonna see if any of my friends are gonna game for a bit. Want to game for a bit. And I just want you to know that, Washington weather has been crazy today. I woke up at about like 10:30 this morning. It was cloudy Then at about 12:31, a huge, not like tornado huge, but like a windstorm came through. Pretty strong. There was stuff getting pelted on my window over there pretty hard. Because that's the direction the wind was coming, was, you know, this way from that window. So it was getting pelted pretty hard. And then about at like 2:30, the wind stopped, and then it was raining really hard. And now at about 5:30, it's blue skies and sunny. So Washington weather. You never know what... Washington weather's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. Felt like a pretty good week. Tomorrow, gonna kind of start off strong. We're gonna go, of course, early, pick up my Life is Strange reunion. And then maybe some other stuff, and then come home. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this all tomorrow anyway, but, you know, that'll be a week later. It'll be a week from today. But, you know, we're gonna go get Life is Strange, maybe some other things, and then get home hopefully before 2:30. Do therapy if the weather stays. The video just stopped recording. I was talking. I don't know where it stopped. So plan tomorrow. So I'm just gonna start there. Plan tomorrow. Wake up. Hopefully not too early, but not too late, because, you know, Mom gets off her first night shift tomorrow morning, and she needs a little sleep. But hopefully it's not too early for her, but not too late to where I have to run into therapy, or I'll have to not run, but, you know, I'll have to stay on my phone to do therapy, and then, you know, she leaves at like 4:30, and then we'd only have like an hour to go into town and come back and get Life is Strange. So try to make that work. So hopefully not too early for her, but not also too late. But game plan is go get Life is Strange, maybe some other things. Hopefully get home by before 2:30, because my therapy's a little early tomorrow. You know, do the therapy. If it's nice and sunny, we'll still have about 2 hours till, you know, about 5 o'clock, which is usual stream time. So if it's nice like it is right now with the strange weather, we'll go for a walk, get some exercise, then of course shower, and then stream. And, you know, again, I will reverberate these plans probably tomorrow, because, you know, it's got to be part of the vlog. But yeah, this will probably be the last if you see it to me today, Wednesday. So remember, if you enjoy the vlogs, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share the video, and leave some comments down below what you want to see, especially on the health journey, because like we said, I got the pancakes, haven't tried them yet. We'll probably try those next week. But yeah, see you next week. Okay, earlier was not the end of the day. This is the end of the day, but this still stands. Like, subscribe if you're new, share the video, leave some comments. As you can see, it's a bit of a late dinner, but I had the Kujai Mexican Cola probiotic soda, and it was really good, actually. Like I said, it has a little bit higher grams. I mean, it's a little bit of a bigger. Actually, no, it's 12, but it has a little bit higher than the Olipop or Poppy and sugar with 9 grams, and a little higher average calories than 42, but around the same fiber. I think Poppy has 3, Olipop has like 4 or 5. This has 3. But no, this was really good, actually. So if I see it again, I might pick up more. If I, you know, go down the Mexican food aisle. At least at Walmart, it's the Mexican Asian food aisle. And it also had no caffeine. So, not that caffeine affects me anyway, but no caffeine. I also had the berry, it's kind of deep in my recycling, but that berry update energy drink, and that was good too. So, earlier today when I was gaming. So, yeah, both of them good. Both of them recommend. Probiotic soda, that Fuji Mexican Cola was good. I recommend. As you know, add into my pool of healthier drinks. I've been drinking, probiotics. Say it's good for your health, and might be TMI. I'm not gonna say much, but since adding them more regularly to my diet, even with the small changes we've been making to the food side, we're still making small changes. Like I said, we'll probably try those pancakes this coming week in the vlog, but I might be TMI, but I have noticed gut health. Adding more fiber, which I've been trying to do anyway. Been a bit more regular with the old bowel movements again. Especially because I've also been recently starting again eating 3 meals a day since starting the vlog. Sometimes I've been eating 2, and I think I've told you as such because sometimes I wake up late. But I have been mostly back onto eating 3 meals a day again since starting the vlog. And that, and I think the probiotic soda with the gut health, we're starting to get a little more regular again. I don't want to tell you my schedule because that's way too much TMI, but we'll just say I've noticed things happening, and they're good things.